What's going on, guys? I'm gonna talk to you guys real quick. Real quick. I want to talk to you guys real quick about greatness. Greatness is something that all of us want to have, right? Greatness is something that everybody want to aspire to achieve. But I'm here to tell you, greatness don't exist in all of us. I used to want to believe that God made everybody great, that everybody was built to win. I used to want to believe this. But you know what? Life is like a boxing game for some. Life is like a boxing ring for some folks, man. Like everybody wasn't cut out for the game. See, what I'm understanding in life and what's manifesting before me, everybody wasn't cut out for the game of life. You got some people that was made for it, and you got some people that wasn't made for it. See, and it's all about them cards. I know I talk about the cards. I know I sound like a broken record. But it's all about the cards that we have been dealt as people. The deck of cards that you've been dealt is real. Some people were dealt a good deck of cards. Some people was dealt a bad one. And, it just goes to show you that how this thing called life is. Like, one thing my dad told me that's so real, he told me this years ago. He told me in life, you can't become what you want. You can't be what you want to be. He told me you can only become what you're capable of becoming. And that makes a lot of sense. I used to want to believe that you could be whatever you want to be in life, that you could become whatever you want to be. But I'm starting to realize that you can't become whatever you want to be, because greatness is one of them things that don't exist in everybody. Everybody wasn't cut out to win. And that's what I had to understand about this thing called life. There are some people that was cut out to win, and there are some people that was cut out to lose. Everybody just ain't got it. Everybody just, and I used to always want to have this mindset that everybody is cut out to win, that, God put this greatness in everyone, but let's be real here. And I think a lot of people know this deep down. I believe this is a coping mechanism. Everybody just don't got the juice. And in life, you can't be whatever you want to be. You can only become what you're capable of. That's one of the realest things that my father ever told me. You can only become what you're capable of. You can't become something that you never was, and that's just the real about it all. I'm not gonna take too much of your time. More than likely, I'm gonna do a follow-up presentation with you guys, but I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. More than likely, I'll make a part 2 to this presentation. But I just wanted to talk about this for a little bit, that we as human beings, greatness exists in some people and it don't exist in some folks. There's a ceiling that limits certain people, and some people can't push through that ceiling. There are certain things that hold people back, and a lot of times it's genetic, it's things that are out of their control. But you can only become what you're capable of in life. You can't become something that you never was, And that's one of the realest things that my dad ever told me. They tell kids that, you can be whatever you want to be in life. But my father, he was real with me. He told me you can only become what you're capable of. And it just made me think to myself that greatness is one of them things that don't exist in everybody. Some people are just defective products. Like what do they do with products in a store? What do they do with products that are defective, products that don't sell? they get rid of those products. They throw them in the garbage can. And some people are those defective products. They just not cut out for the game of life. And that's what I had to realize, like, you know, this thing called life is a game that some people are cut out for it. Some people built for this thing called life, and some people are not, you know? Just like a lot of people won't admit this when it comes to the dating scene, that, you know, a lot of people won't admit that, you know, some guys just not cut out for the game. That's something that a lot of people won't admit. A lot of people won't admit that, you know, there are some dudes that's just not cut out for the game. Some dudes just ain't got the juice, you know, unfortunately. You know, a lot of people will never admit what I'm saying, but a lot of people deep down, they know that greatness doesn't exist in everyone. Everybody don't have what it takes to be great. Some people are just, you know, like that analogy I use. Some people are that defective product. That product, you can't market, you can't sell it, you just got to throw that thing away. Some people are just, that they're that product that no one wants to purchase, you know? And I think people know this deep down, but I notice a lot of people like to paint this false narrative that we're all special. A lot of people like to paint that idea. And I mean, that sounds good in a perfect world, but that's just not the real world. That's not the way things really are in this real world that we live in. I know a lot of people want to believe that we're all special, that, you know, we were all created with a purpose. I know that sounds good, but I think a lot of people know deep down that we as human beings are not all special. And, you know, that greatness is not one of them things that exist in everybody. I used to want to believe, you know, growing up religious, that, you know, the Creator had this special plan for everyone's life, and, you know, he gonna work it all out. I used to want to believe that. That sounds nice, but in reality, you know, that's not the real world. And things don't operate like that in the real world. Greatness only exists in certain people, the chosen people. I represent for the unchosen people. But on that note, you guys have a good Sunday. More than likely, I'll make a part 2 to this presentation, and I'll be looking forward to speaking with you guys very soon. You guys have a good Sunday. Gotta deliver that Sunday sermon. Now, this is a sermon that even the preacher in church on Sunday is not going to stand up there and say in the pulpit. He's not going to tell people that greatness don't exist in everybody. You know? Even though the preacher that's up there in the pulpit preaching and hooping and hollering and screaming, you know, he knows that greatness don't exist in everybody. He knows that everybody not cut out for the game. He knows that everybody not great. And the preacher also knows that some people got the cards stacked up against them. The preacher knows this. But you know, religion is all about selling that false hope. It's all about selling that false hope, you know, giving people, you know, false dreams, you know. But even the preacher, he knows that everybody not special. And he knows that greatness don't exist in everybody. But you guys let me know what you think about this topic, because I know we all used to think that greatness existed in everybody. But you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you.